I'd like to take a moment, the last 15 minutes of our evening together, to go through some tools that we can use throughout our lives to help cultivate that peace from within. Allowing yourself even 90 seconds a day to shift your perspective can make a massive difference. When you're going, we're going to close by running through a few things that you can do to cultivate that peace that only take a few moments. So these are not things that we would typically do back to back to back. Instead, they stand alone and they just take a couple of minutes each. But I'd like to share, Yoga for Life offers tools for life. And so I'd like to give you some of those tools in addition to some of the stuff that you may have already learned today. So we'll begin with something called self-love and its ripple effect. Self-love is the far most important neglected thing in this life. When one acts from a place of self-love, all decisions come easy. The path is more clear, and the world is seemingly more beautiful. Loving yourself is not the same as being selfish or conceited. Please do not confuse this. Self-love is the act of putting the well-being of your higher self above the tedious nagging of your ego. Remove the ego. See that you are not the victim, but a beautiful being of pure love. Make love your center. Love yourself. Let's try this together. I usually do this before bed, but you can do it anytime you feel called to. We'll take a moment to kind of collect ourselves, find a moment of peace, and begin to tune into your breath. All right, perhaps you close your eyes or turn your gaze down towards your heart. Focus all of your attention on your heart center. Maybe you bring the palms of your hands to your chest. Whisper, I love myself. I love myself. Notice what this feels like. Is it warm? Is it tingly? Does it have a color? Feel that expand throughout your body. Then into the room around you. And then to all of the people that are close to you. And then strangers. Feel this love fill the city that you live in. And then the state. Perhaps even the whole world. By loving yourself, you become a pure being, capable of sharing infinite love and compassion with everyone you meet. That is peace. It all begins with self-love. So that when I call it the self-love ripple effect, take a moment to take that in. Take a moment to reflect on what that may feel like. Notice if any shifts happened within your mind or body within those few moments that you were listening to those words. And remember that this is a tool you can use whenever you need it. So often at times, right before I go to sleep, I imagine myself in a bubble. And then I imagine my kids in their own bubbles and with a cord that connects us. And then I imagine my house in a bubble, and I ask that it be protected and safe, and anything other than that be met with love, light, and balance. And then I imagine that bubble expand to my neighbors and get bigger and bigger and bigger. So usually this is something that I do at the end of the day, but it's an offering that you can take with you and use whenever you need it, especially if you feel called to it. Please feel free. Again, these are just little sample size, little portions of what you can do. The next one we're going to try together is called the 5-Year-Old Self. Each morning when you wake up, take a moment before opening your eyes to check in. So we'll try this now. Close your eyes or silently look down towards your mouth and nose. Give yourself a moment to recenter here. Silently to yourself, say, hello. Do you hear a hello back? Where did it come from? Hello? Is it coming from your head, your chest, your belly, or someone else, somewhere else? Imagine this is your 5-year-old self. Ask, what do you need today? The first thing that comes to your unfiltered mind, maybe it's cuddles or ice cream, to build a fort. Maybe it's to walk barefoot in the grass or swing on a swing. Is this something that you can honor? Allow your eyes to blink open. This is a practice of tuning into yourself, of honoring that place within you that may just need a little extra something, might need a little more peace or a little more pizzazz or a little more sparkle. Honor it. Imagine it as your 5-year-old self and see if it's something that you can work into your day. It's really, really, really fun when you do. The next one is called zipping up. Especially now, it's important to make sure that we protect ourselves from negativity and energy that's not ours. There is a simple routine you can do every morning when you wake up before you even step outside of your sleeping space. This is also really good to do before you walk into a meeting, or if you're going to be around people that feel less than pleasant or that affect your energy. You can take a moment to do this, or you can just do it every morning and then you know you're set. Okay, so we'll begin. If you'd like to practice this with me, we'll begin by standing up. You can do it seated if you'd like. No reason to move if you're comfortable, but I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And imagine that you're holding a zipper at the bottom of your feet. And as you breathe in, pull that zipper all the way up over your head as far as you can reach. Bring your hands out in front of you and make a bubble. Sometimes I also feel the need to cut away anything that might be connected to me that I don't feel is necessary. And then place your hands on your heart or down by your side and ask, please allow me to be protected from negativity, low vibrations, and illness. May any of these things be met with love, light, and balance. Again, that's please allow me to be protected from any negativity, low vibrations, and illness. Allow these things to be met with love, light, and balance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always say thank you when I'm asking for something like that. It just seems like the right thing to do. And you can stand in that space for as long as you'd like, or if you feel like you're good to go, then you're good to go. The last one is ground center breathe. This can be done in a matter of seconds, or you can slow it down and take a couple of minutes. Notice what your body is asking for, okay? We'll do it together. This can be done anytime, anywhere, without anyone even knowing that you're doing it. And you can bring yourself back to that centered place where you feel peace and calm, and that place inside of you where there's always love present. Let's begin. Allow your eyes to close or look down towards your mouth and nose. Notice all of the parts of your body that are making contact with your surface, be it the earth, ground, chair. Feel the heat and the weight of your body against the surface. Notice feelings of safety, security, and connection to all things. Feel your belly button squeeze towards your back. Feel the heat start to build in the center of your body. Feel your connection to self and your physical body. Let your thoughts come down into your belly and let them get digested the same way that your food does. Now notice your breath. No need to change it, just notice. Notice every time that you breathe in and every time that you breathe out. And perhaps just by bringing awareness to the breath, it begins to shift in your favor. It may begin to move into the places in your body where it's needed. Or it may deepen or expand, creating more space, more life, more vibrancy, more peace. It also allows you to take that nice exhale, right? That's where the peace comes in, is the exhale. It's delicious. I hope that you all have enjoyed the offerings of today, the wonderful pieces of peace that we've brought and offered. All of the wonderful people who've offered their time and energy today, thank you so much. All of the people who are watching this either live or the recap, thank you for being here and for honoring that place within yourself that's calling out for this peace. That place in yourself that knows that you're worthy of self-love, of kindness, of self-adoration, and reminding yourself that self-care is important. It's not selfish, it's self-full. And when you take time to care for yourself, you have more of yourself to offer the rest of the world. You have a deeper sense of peace within that allows you to share that peace with others and allows you to invite others to step into their own version of peace. To close, I'd like to take 3 breaths all together the way that we do in our live Yoga for Life yoga classes. As you breathe in, know that you are breathing in, I love myself. Breathe out, love to all. Breathe in, belly fills, I am kind. Breathe out, kindness to all. Breathe in, I am strong. Breathe out, strength to all. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Happy International Peace Day. We love you. Namaste.